Hey guys, in this tutorial we'll talk about how to block a certain domain that falls under an umbrella or a grandmother tag in the ad unit setup. So let's pretend this is the grandmother tag that you have set up in Ad Exchange. Then you have two mother tags, and of course they have their own children tags, right? So these two different domains, or between these two, let's pretend test.com is going to be disabled, but you will retain test2.com active. So our first idea in order to address that was to deactivate the tag here in the ad unit settings, which is pretty easy. You just select test.com and then you go ahead and change it to inactive. But what we realized is that if you do that, you won't be able to do the other layer of security, which is creating a rule for it and block the advertisers, because this will no longer show up in the targeting criteria. So here's what we're gonna do. We keep this active right here. Everything is active, right? But the children tags under this, we are going to have them deactivated because this is the domain that you will deactivate. So all the children tags will be deactivated, but mother and grandmother, keep them active. Now, what is the other layer of security that we're going to do? We are going to create an ad exchange rule. Here in the ad exchange rule, choose the relevant product for the publisher you're setting this up for. Let's pretend this is going to be for games. Create a new rule. Give your rule a name. In the ad unit selection, choose the relevant network ID where the tags are set up, and then choose the category where they fall under. So for this example, we used ad exchange games, right? So choose that. And here's the grandmother tag. So in order to break it down further, click on that. And then if you notice, there's a folder for test.com because it contains children tags that are still active. Test.com no longer has it because we deactivated all the children tags, right? But we're going to include this in this ad exchange rule we're creating. The reason is because we're going to block branded and block anonymous. So that means no demand can flow going to this domain anymore. But test.com or test2.com will remain active. And that's all you need to do. Go ahead and save it. Make sure that blocking worked. So I would suggest you run a query, keep an eye on it. So you run it so far today, for example, click on apply. And then, oh, don't forget, ad exchange historical, okay? That is the report type. So we're gonna have the date ranges today, filter by tags. And then select contains, and then type in the domain that you just blocked here. So in our example, it's test.com. Or you can just use the keyword test. But of course, that is if it's a total different domain from the other one. So just to be safe, let's do test.com. And then we can just do days and select your standard metrics to find out if there's still activity, and then go ahead and run it. So if you ran, or if this tag has been active today, then of course you're going to get some impressions and revenue still. But the following day, if you run the report again for today, still using today as a date range, you should expect that there could still be ad requests. Yes, that is if the publisher has it deployed still on their site, the tag is still there, ads.txt is still there, but there will be 0% coverage, meaning we blocked everything going to their tags. And that should resolve the case.
Thanks for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed our presentation. Also, learn to monetize more by watching our tutorial series and reading our latest ad optimization tips. Please subscribe to our blog to receive periodic updates. Thanks. We'll catch you next time.